Alright, hey guys, we're gonna check this one out here. I'm looking at the new heavens and the new earth, and we're just gonna go through a couple verses after the second coming and after the 1,000 years. God and His Son Jesus, they're gonna remake the earth and the heavens, and everything's gonna be made new again, like it was in the beginning before sin has just destroyed everything. So let's just go over a couple verses here that I was reading. This is really cool to learn about. We're going to look in Revelation 21, and we're going to read verses 1 and 2 to start. And it says, "And I saw," this is John talking, and he says, "And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away." That's the earth that we're on right now, and that's the heavens that we see. "And there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband." Now that is after the 1,000 years when that happens. Okay. All the righteous people are going to be with God and going to be with Christ at that time. We're going to be coming down after the 1,000 years. Oh, that's going to be incredible. Oh my! I mean, just think about it. My goodness, it's fascinating. But let's look at a couple verses here. To start, let's look at Isaiah 66:22, and it says, "For as the new heavens and the new earth which I will make shall remain before me, saith the Lord, so shall your seed and your name remain." So he's definitely telling us that it's going to be a new earth and a new heavens. That's going to happen, okay? All right, let's look at now who's going to be living on this earth, okay? Because we don't, the redeemed humans from the earth, we go to heaven for 1,000 years, but we don't live there. We come back down to the earth. We live here. This is going to be our home for eternity. Christ is going to make everything new. So let's look at Psalm 37:11. And it says, "But the meek, the humble, the lowly people, they shall inherit the earth and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace." Okay, so the meek shall inherit the earth. Let's look at Matthew 5:5. Jesus said, "Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth." It's their inheritance. The earth is going to be our land, our possession, our plot of land. It's what we inherit. It'll be ours again. Just imagine how beautiful everything, the animals and the mountains and the trees and the forests, and I mean the whole earth. Oh man, it's incredible. Okay, let's look at Revelation 21:10. Let's see what this. There's two verses here, and it says, "And he carried me away in the spirit to a great and high mountain, and showed me that great city, the holy Jerusalem," that's way above us, you guys, in heaven, "descending out of heaven from God, having the glory of God, and her light was like unto a stone most precious, even like jasper stone, clear as crystal." Okay, so the city is up in heaven right now, and it's going to be coming down, and that's going to be the city, the capital, the metropolis, if you will, the capital city, really, of the universe, because Christ himself, the Son of God, is going to live there forever. Man, that's incredible. Let's look at, this is pretty cool here. Let's look at Isaiah 65:25. Check this out. It says, "The wolf and the lamb shall feed together, and the lion shall eat straw like the bullock, and dust shall be the serpent's meat. They shall not hurt nor destroy in all my holy mountain, saith the Lord." See, there's going to be no more death, no more sin. So the animals are not going to be eating each other anymore. They're going to be vegetarians. They're going to be eating straw and the fruit and the green herb. I mean, even the lions and the meat eaters that we consider, they're going to be vegetarians too. And they're going to be safe to be around. And oh man, how fantastic, man. Okay, let's look 2 Peter 3:13. And this says here, it says, we according to his promise look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. So this new earth, there's going to be no sin there. Sin's going to be destroyed in the lake of fire. And then the new heaven and the new earth, it's going to be righteousness. We're all going to be righteous. There's going to be no more sin. How fabulous, you know. Let's look. Here's another one. Psalm 37:29. Look what this says. It says, the righteous shall inherit the land and dwell therein forever. So once again, we're going to inherit the land and we're going to live here forever. Okay. We just got a couple more I want to take a peek at here. Let's look at Galatians 4:26. It says, but Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all. But Jerusalem, which is above, Jerusalem, the city, the New Jerusalem, it's free. There is no, it's the land of the free. You know, think of America, how we were supposed to be the land of the free. You know what I mean? There's no communism. There's no socialism. There's no enforcement where people are forced to believe things or do things that they don't want to do. It's all free. It's all free will. Complete freedom for everybody with God's law. Two more. Let's look at Hebrews 11:10. And it's talking about, I think it's talking about Abraham, and it says, for he looked for a city which hath foundations, whose builder and maker is God. Obviously, that's the New Jerusalem. Whose builder and maker is God. I like that. That's really cool. And the last one, and we've already went over verses showing that at the second coming, everything's going to be destroyed, but then after the 1,000 years, it's going to be made new again. Let's look at one verse here. It's Jeremiah 4:23. Jeremiah is given a vision of what after the second coming, what it's going to look like. And it says here, it says, I beheld the earth, and lo, it was without form and void, and the heavens, and they had no light. So it was just like in the beginning. Remember in Genesis 1, it says that in the beginning, the earth was without form and void. What's going to look just like that again for 1,000 years. There's going to be no light, complete 100% darkness. Satan and his angels are going to have to be down here that whole time in darkness, while the wicked will be dead in the grave during that time. So, just really cool things to learn about, things that, you know, most people are not, you know, teaching us or telling us about. So, all right, well, hope you guys like that. Let's keep studying, and that's it for now. God bless, and we'll see you soon.